doggone minute. I'm here on TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach. Y'all know it's draft day. It's a day that dreams come true and some dreams get shut down. About like Vance Bradford's dreams, they getting shut down because he don't know nothing about sports. And y'all finna find out real soon. But it's draft day, baby, and it's time for us to decide who's who and who had the best draft. Let's get it, baby. Let's go.
Let's get it! Match up for the week, here's the scoop. Your boy Drone keep getting the loot. Underdog, who will prevail? Stay tuned, Drone about to tell.
What it do, baby? What it do? Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Drone's Big Dog Pick. And I got my fellas in the house. I got Mr. Philip Townsend, Mr. Langston, you himself. What's going on, Phil?
L's up. Shout out to Reggie Bush. Getting the Heisman Trophy back. Now let's make sure we get those USC stats back.
All right, then we got Mr. Marc Howard, the world renowned. He's back on the touring scene of the comedian circuit. What's going on, Mr. Marc Howard?
I'll tell you what, I would have never had to get my trophy back because they would have never got it from me. They would have said, okay, you can get it. That's all they would have told me.
Well, that would have helped USC out.
All right, then we got Mr. Vance, the one I told y'all find out he don't know nothing about sports. That's him, Mr. Vance Bradford. What's going on, Vance?
Hey, man, I'm dodging these brooms that's just dropping in this room, man. Brooms is just dropping out the sky. But they want to talk about a Heisman Trophy, not that broom that's about to... Oh, God, another broom just hit.
Didn't Milwaukee
man,
win
let's
the
start
game?
the show, baby. These brooms.
Oh, Lord. Y'all know what he's talking about.
Is 2-0 sweet?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't. Because
I know they got silent.
Let's go ahead and bring it in like he want to talk. We're going to talk about the draft, but let's go ahead and start with Vance Bradford. He want to talk about the LA Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. LA is down 0-2. LA Lakers down 0-2. They should be up 2-0. Like I've always said, they get away from the inside game, and then Denver just start pulling away. And so right now, they going back to LA, but I think LA has a great chance to even this series up 2-2. Vance is tripping. It will not be a sweep. I can guarantee. I get like Charles Barkley say, guarantee it's not going to be a sweep. What'd you say? What'd you say, Phil?
well, I would have preferred Vance go before me because he obviously doesn't know anything about the game, because if he did, one, he'd know that the series doesn't start until when?
Till road team moves, home team moves.
So Vance, the Lakers still have their opportunity to go in and get these two. If you're the Lakers, you can't help but feel that you could still win this because you literally should be up. But that's okay. That's neither here nor there. But I don't see where there's any need for shaking confidence. So you obviously don't know that it's 2, then the Lakers get a chance to win 2, and guess what that means? It's tied, right? Okay, just so you'll know.
What you got? What you got to say, Vance? Go ahead.
Oh, did Mark say something? Let Mark go.
No. Hey, I'm the host and the moderator, and I said you go. I said
Drone. I apologize, Drone. I apologize. But I'll go shoot it right back at your boy sitting up above me, up there chilling, talking about. It's the Lakers have a chance. Okay, look. It's 2-0. Second of all,
somebody has to win them.
It's 2-0. Okay, so
somebody has to win them.
The last sweep, was it a 2-0 at one time? At one point, was it 2-0?
Was that in another year?
Oh,
Hey, Phil,
I'm just saying these brooms just
Phil,
dropping like they preparing.
let him
They
answer you something
dropping,
for me.
man.
Well, again,
But
Vance doesn't know that the
even
teams
if
have
they don't
changed
get
since
swept,
then.
hey man, even if they don't get swept, man, there's trouble in paradise. Your boy can't control his team. The king has lost reign of the team.
Now that's
The
about
coach is fighting.
the one thing you guaranteed,
AD
Jeremiah,
the
was Vance
jester.
would say
He's
something he don't
throwing
know
out.
nothing
He
about.
throwing out. Wait, let me talk. The AD that finally showed up to play is throwing jabs. Please set your butt down. You lost. He had a 20-point lead. Now I can say now. I've been saying there's trouble in paradise. How you gonna have trouble in Los Angeles,
Oh,
California,
okay,
and Venice
All
Beach?
right,
How you
Mark,
gonna have
Mark, what you got to say, Mark?
Mark Vance, of course, with his idiocy. So
ain't
can
no
you bring us
idiocy?
home?
It's 2-0. You
What you
got
got to say,
Denver
Mark?
in the
I'm sorry.
conference. You done lost 6 in a row to Denver. 6 in a row.
Let me know when you're done, Vance.
I'm done.
Okay. Because I really have.
Well, it's actually 10, Vance, if you want to really get it
Well,
correctly.
That's what
But
I
go
was
ahead,
we ain't
Mark.
laughing
in the
at.
GOAT
That's what I
conversation
was
no more.
laughing at. He
It,
don't
Hey,
it,
even
you
you
don't
know
want to
what?
have
know.
no GOAT conversation no more.
Go ahead, Mark.
It's okay. I'm listening to him just ramble. It's not about the Lakers. It's only one person he's trying to gloat over, and it's just a pathetic thing. But hey, that's what that is. That's what that hate do. Um, so yeah, no, the games, as I said before, I picked Denver to beat them. I think overall as a team they play better than the Lakers do. Um, and you know that was a hell of a game. Game two, man, a hell of a finish, a hell of a shot. I listened to some people trying to say, I listened to some other haters listen to oh, LeBron should have guarded him. He got screened. You can't just bet. You take the switch. You had a longer, very good defender that could move his feet on him, and he shot a fadeaway in the short corner and drained it. It's what you call good defense, better shot, and um, they had every right to complain about the foul, but the foul calls or the calls that the referees were doing in that game and the Knicks and Sixers game was ridiculous down the stretch. Absolutely ridiculous. So I just go and say, and I'm gonna tell you this last. Everybody wants to act like people get calls and stuff like that. That foul call that sent Jamal Murray to the free throw line to tie the game up was bogus. That foul they called on LeBron James. You tell me what superstar you see before ever get that foul called on them?
Well,
It was
well,
just
well. The crazy thing,
contact.
Mark. Hey, hey, Mark. The crazy thing, right before that call, LeBron, it was the same way down on the other end, and they didn't call the foul. But they
Oh no,
came down on the
LeBron.
opposite end and called the foul on LeBron.
They called a foul, contact in between, incidental contact as he's driving. It didn't even knock Jamal Murray off kilter. It just blocked him there, and he's still dribbling and going. And you call that lightweight foul in a playoff game, and everybody will say, "Well, LeBron gets all the calls." I just contact. You want to call a foul, but believe me when I tell you, your boy Vance never got that call. In fact, they probably would have called charge, uh, uh,
Well,
and gave the ball
well,
back to
well,
him.
well.
You never
Well, the
see that.
thing
But hey.
is, I, 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 I do believe. Now, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. AD cannot go scoreless in the fourth quarter. That cannot happen. He has to score in the fourth quarter. He cannot go
He
scoreless
gonna throw a
and
jab.
then try to blame it on the coaching.
Thank you.
That cannot happen. But even though he went scoreless, the Lakers still had an opportunity to win this game. And I'm like, Mark, I don't have a problem with refs call ticky tack foul, but let's call it on both ends. If you're not gonna call it,
I mean,
then don't call it. But if you're gonna call it, let's call it on both ends.
but
Well,
I'm
if
not
he's the
looking at.
king, he should
I'm
got a
not.
king call.
I'm
He
not.
ain't the
I'm not.
king
I'm
no
not
more.
look. I'm not looking at. I'm not looking at as far as wanting to have the fouls called. But and I say this really, but the fact of the matter is that the game was called.
Vance
Yeah, see?
cut Mark out
Now
because he
anybody
didn't
cut
want
Mark.
Mark to go
He
ahead and
dropped, man. Hey,
he
I
didn't
do
want
All
got
right.
Mark
a
to
Well,
tell the
well,
truth.
I do got
well,
a
Mark
filter.
brought up the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia
Ooh,
76ers
y'all
game,
ready to run.
and
Okay.
let's talk about that one. I think right now the 76ers are down 0-2. I believe this game will be tied up. You got to understand, Joel Embiid is not 100%. Everybody want to holler at him not rebounding and him doing this like this man is 100%. This man is 7'2", all over 300 pounds on a hurt knee, and you wondering why he's not hustling, trying to get every rebound. Come on, let's use some common sense here. But the man is on one leg giving you 32. Imagine if he had two good legs. And this is an opportunity, this rest in between. I think Philly is going to win this next game. And they're going to tie it up in Philly and going to go back to New York. And after that, it's 1-1-1. It's gonna we supposed to see what it's really all about. I still got Philly winning this series. What you got, Vance?
I got, man, please stop the ridiculousness, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, for real though.
You
Okay,
still
you can say just imagine the man dropped 32
I'm
on
gonna
one
be
leg.
in the
Okay, cool. He dropped 32 on one. Just imagine if he had to. Well, he had to. The thing about it is Joel Embiid is not gonna get healthy. That's it. I think for the rest of his career, he's gonna be one of those injury-prone kind of guys. You know how the big fellas is. I'm sorry, but he a bad boy. He a bad boy when he healthy. But just call it what it is, fellas. Quit hoping. You're hoping for something. It just ain't gonna happen for Joel, and Maxie can't do it himself. What's the other guy? You don't even know his name. He the second highest paid on the team. Uh,
Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris, Lord have mercy. But that's just who he is. He's shy boy. You know, he's
But you
shy
still
boy.
ain't answer the question. Do Philly have a chance to win the series?
No,
Get Mark.
it's a done. I try to let Mark in.
Okay, Phil, what you think? Do you think it's over or do we have a chance?
No, look, uh, you're not injury prone when somebody falls on you, and and that's not injury prone. But he does have a history of injuries.
Stop, Phil. What are you
But
talking about?
I'm talking about Joel Embiid,
Every
and
time somebody he got hurt, come on, man, please.
it's a difference between when you have something like your internal foot stress fracture type of thing versus someone falling on your knee and hurting you. That's not injury prone right there. That's an incident happening. But Joel Embiid and the Sixers, I'm like you, Jeremiah. I'm still going to pick the Sixers because the Knicks have not played well. Brunson has not played well. So the Sixers have just as good a chance of winning this series as the Knicks do.
No, Joel Embiid
Is
is.
it my turn? Can I jump in there?
Yeah, it is your turn.
Before you say,
Look here.
hey,
Hold up.
Mark,
Shut up.
before you say something, if you start talking ridiculous, you're gonna drop back out. I got that filter on.
I know you ain't talking about ridiculous, but here's the thing. Um, I think Philly has a chance, but Embiid's knee and he's hampered. They're going to do some things a different way of making adjustments on it. But the fact of the matter is, forget all that. Who been the man in the game and down the stretch for Philly? Huh?
Max?
Who been the man and
Max?
down the stretch? So I do remember some fool in an ugly hat try to say Maxie don't play well down the stretch, ain't no good.
And what happened?
Shut
What
up.
happened to him?
Shut up.
He
He
made
got
mistakes
robbed.
at
Shut up.
the end.
He
Let him
got
finish.
robbed.
Shut
He
up.
got robbed.
Stop.
Shut up.
Maxie
Even
still
Steve,
made mistakes at the
even
end.
Stephen,
Just like I
even
said.
Stephen A.
Wait,
Even Stephen
hold,
A, who's a New York
Vance,
Knicks fan, said that
Vance said,
Maxie got fouled 3
wait,
times.
He was
no,
fouled
y'all
three times
missing
down
the
there.
point.
That's that one
Vance,
play.
you're missing the point.
That was
Vance is
the
trying to
play
change
before
the
he had made
narrative.
that mistake.
Vance is
That
trying
was
to
a
change the narrative.
crucial play.
Exactly.
See,
He's
Vance is
trying
trying to change the narrative
He's trying to
into
change the
saying
narrative for us.
Maxie made a mistake. But remember,
That's
Vance
what I
said
I
Maxie ran
said.
from stuff.
No,
And
I
I
said
said
his
Maxie was
inexperience when it
and I
counts.
said Maxie was a first responder. He runs to the action. Vance said Maxie runs away from it.
I didn't
So
never
now
say he
he
ran
was
away. I
trying
said he
to-
makes mistakes in the
No, you
front.
didn't.
And watch.
No, you didn't.
Watch.
No, you
the fact
didn't.
that
Yeah, he
the
has.
fact of the matter,
You
In
did
fact,
not
yes,
say
I
that.
did. Running
No,
back.
you did not say that.
Yes,
So
I
Okay,
did.
okay,
no,
so
you didn't.
Phil,
No, you
let's
didn't.
get it under
See, you don't get to
control.
change the
Hold
narrative,
on.
man. See, because
Hold on.
Let's get it under
Maxie
control.
brings it.
Hold on, Phil.
Now,
Hold
now,
on. The point
but
I just want to say last little bit. Maxie is all-star caliber. He's not a superstar. He's a star player. So we got to look at the level of caliber that he brings to the table. But the fact of the matter is that he is one of the best players in the league, and he's a consistent player. Now, the example has been shown. No, excuse me. The example has been shown so we understand when Vance speaks his ignorance, we can show proof of where his ignorance comes from, and when he puts it out. Well, we've already put it out. We've already shown. You don't know nothing about. You just saying stuff. You don't know nothing about Tyrese Maxey.
I said Maxie will
You
make.
don't know nothing about
He's
Tyrese.
No, you didn't.
inexperienced. He's
No, you
okay,
inexperienced.
didn't.
okay. What mistake did Maxie
You're
make?
lying. You're
He gonna
lying.
make
Vance,
that
hold
big
on,
You're
hold
lying.
on, everybody. Hold up,
Go ahead,
Vance.
Jack.
What,
Good question.
Vance? Tell me what mistake did Maxie make?
Good question.
Down the stretch, he had the
What-
turnover.
No. What mistake did Maxie make?
Oh man, y'all. Okay.
What turnover you talking about? What
Okay.
turnover you talking about?
All right, Maxie played. Maxie. Okay.
No. What turnover are you talking about?
I got to go back because I didn't figure y'all was gonna be smart enough
Hey,
to bring this up.
Vance.
That's what I thought, man.
Are you talking about the 3-pointer that Maxie hit?
No.
Are you talking about the drive to the hole where he hit the layup? Are those the mistakes that you talking about down the stretch?
Is that the turnover? Because the other team gets the ball back when you score.
I think it was a travel. I had to think about
Travel?
it. Look back. It was
Maxie ain't traveled.
Wait,
So let's
hold it.
so
Vance just said Maxie making all these mistakes, and he can't come up with one.
he said
because he just someone a 3-pointer. Well, I don't know about no 3-pointer. I mean, you can say
let's just move
anything.
on.
I got to go look back at the tapes.
Jeremiah, can we move on?
let's
Because
move
you
on.
say you're making Vance look more and more ignorant.
Okay, let's talk about another game.
Man, I don't care.
You had the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. You got the Boston Celtics and Miami Heat. I still think Boston is going to win this series, but my issue is make these series harder than what it has to be. That's the Boston Celtics. They good by the 3, they die by the 3, and they make these series harder than what it has to be. Miami don't have no Butler, no Rozier. They don't have none of their top play. No Richardson.
So what do you
And
think
Boston is getting blown out by Miami.
What do you think it is then?
It's the same. Like I said, Boston make things harder than what it has to be. I also think it's inexperience at coaching.
What do you think that it? Okay, yeah, it's the coach.
I think inexperience at coaching. You can't live and die by the 3. You can't just shoot. You can't say we're gonna shoot 93s. Come on, and playoffs.
Well, who's gonna be inside? Who's inside for them? Oh.
Porzingis way inside. He can play inside.
Stop. Once or twice a game, maybe 3-4 times a game. Come on, stop. Porzingis is hitting threes.
Okay, so you say they don't have the skills to drive the ball. They got to shoot threes.
Porzingis is shooting trays.
Porzingis playing inside. Look. Here's the funny thing. I'm saying something. Here's the funny thing. Made the statement that got slipped by, and it just shows to go into Porzingis why he hasn't watched it. Because earlier Vance said, "I got to look back at the tape," which suggests that he looked at the tape at the first damn place. So We know that ain't happening. He ain't got to worry about none of that stuff he's saying. Let him talk and say, okay, man. But the fact is,
Watch Max.
the coaching with Boston. I think he's a. I forget his name. I'm sorry, but I think now he's got to learn to take it to that next level. And it's where you look at it and say he's not Ime Udoka in that sense. Who's probably a better coach. He definitely is an Eric Spoelstra, who has quite a bit of the experience coaching wise, and it's a blip in the radar. And I get it looks bad because Jimmy Butler wasn't there, but I'd say this much: Boston will take the 2 in Miami. Hello?
Vance,
Yeah,
Vance, have you watched the Boston game this year? You know they're impressed and pleased with Porzingis' inside presence.
I said every now and how many times is he inside, Phil? Come on,
Quite a
man.
bit.
How many
I don't know.
times?
I don't know. You
He's
tell us, Vance. I mean,
Quite a
Hey,
bit.
talking about?
If you watch a Boston game, you'll see he's inside quite a bit.
You crazy, Phil? Now you're just talking out your left.
No, you obviously do not watch a Boston game.
Yeah. When's the last Boston game you
in
watched?
The crunch, you gonna see? When did you see? When did you see Porzingis down
now,
there, man?
Now we're in the crunch. See, Vance,
I'm just saying.
When Vance shows you he don't watch nothing,
Phil,
he doesn't watch anything.
He goes in
He
the paint
will
maybe
want to
4
go
times
to
a game.
Some kind of name.
I bet he got about 4 shots in the paint a game.
You said you bet he got, but you don't know he got.
I know from what I watched.
Vance, that don't mean that you don't play inside. That don't mean that you don't go down low just because you shoot 4 times inside. It does not mean that you haven't spent 3/4 inside of the paint.
No, because the other dots are outside the 3-point line. His other offensive.
No, you just said he's always outside. You just said he's always outside. So you can't let him be in the paint if he's always outside. So that's why I know you don't watch Boston games.
He goes inside about 4 times a game.
That's how I know you don't watch Boston games.
Other than that, he's either on the bench because he's in foul trouble.
Oh my God.
He's not in the paint. He does not live in the paint, Phil. What is you talking about?
I did not say he lives in the paint. I said he does not live outside like you say he does.
Hey, look. Vance said something correct. He is speaking English. He is. But the fact is that he don't watch it to know and see what's going on with that. And it's the difference. Is he a back to the basket like Shaq or something like that? No, he's not. Hell, Jokic don't live in the paint, but he gets a lot of rebounds. He blocks shots. He plays. He has range. So does Porzingis. Porzingis has range. He'll stay from the free throw line to elbow, and then he'll step outside to the 3, and then he'll come in and get rebounds. So
are you comparing Jokic's inside play to Porzingis' inside
Marc,
inside play? Let me respond to this, Phil. Let me respond. Hey, Vance.
That he plays as much inside as the Jokic.
Hey, Vance. I'm not going to talk any slower. I'm not going to talk any slower so you can understand, because we ain't got that long of a show.
Go ahead.
All right. All I said, for example, a person actually who was inside the paint more than Porzingis doesn't hang in the paint all the time. I just used it to compare to say.
Oh, Confucius. I'm sorry,
Marc,
Confucius. That was.
If you ever watch Vance,
I've already said it.
If you ever watch Vance,
and you get praises for that,
you'll see that Vance
is
like
praising you for that.
Vance is like, well, those guys, they do know more than me.
That's what I'm saying. He not gonna go. He not gonna ever go and say, "Okay, you're right, you got it." Then he gonna bounce back with some other answers. So we keep asking off of what he said. And then his pride gonna make him come with some other off the wall answer that don't make any more sense. That makes less sense than the first point he made.
It sounds like you guys talking about yourselves when the Michael
Sure,
Jordan,
sure,
LeBron
Yeah,
James comes
yeah.
up.
sure.
When that
Good
GOAT
answer,
conversation,
Vance.
it sounds like you're talking
So,
like about yourselves. When the
hey,
Good
GOAT come
answer.
up.
Good answer,
Mark,
Vance.
Mark, if you notice, that's about the fourth time Vance has said something about a GOAT conversation. So that tells me he saw the latest report. And the latest report shows that Jordan in
Listen, y'all, listen to
2019,
this.
2019 or so,
Listen to
had
this.
a really good lead on LeBron. Now that lead has shrank to literally nothing. And Vance is scared.
Through the
He,
popularity.
see,
Well,
he's
I was gonna say,
seen,
Jeremiah, what's the next?
he's
Yeah,
seen the lead.
let Jeremiah come in because
He's seen the lead
Phil,
We ain't
dwindle. Do
stopping him
you
from
want me to
coming in.
get the
come on,
report?
Jeremiah. Say
Do
something,
you,
Jeremiah, because Phil is
What's the next topic,
Phil
Jeremiah?
is
Jeremiah, tell
taking
me
a hold
something.
of himself.
Hey
Phil is
man,
really,
I'm trying to get my headset situated. I ain't heard nothing y'all was saying.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Uh,
You
and
know you missed
obviously
the lead.
I didn't miss nothing. Obviously I didn't miss nothing with Vance.
Right.
Exactly.
We look. We're done the Miami question. So what's the next topic?
All right, you
NFL
got
draft.
let's talk the NFL draft that's coming up in another about an hour 15 minutes. You got Caleb Williams most likely is going to go number one. My issue is here it is. You got Jalen Daniels, you got Penix, and they forever trying to put these Caucasian quarterbacks over these black quarterbacks. I have a problem with that. What y'all say?
Which one you got a problem with?
Didn't we see enough with Trubisky from North Carolina not do anything?
Well, Trubisky ain't in this draft, Jeremiah. Which one you got? Which white boy you got
I,
coming in this draft that you got a problem with over Penix?
I got a problem with May. Drake May.
Drake May is better than Michael Penix.
No. We don't know that. We don't know
Well,
that.
I think through the time in college as a pure passing quarterback, not on a good team, not on the same good team. I think May is legit enough to say where they're looking at where they're
No,
looking at for
Oh,
projection.
I wouldn't take Drake May over Michael Penix.
not for throwing.
but
Not for
what I'm
throwing.
saying is the quarterbacks do what they do in the game time, make known, but they always get pushed back, and
Now,
someone else get pushed in front of them.
the only issue
So
I have is
Do
McCarthy.
you? Okay, let me rephrase the question. Should they get should Drake May go number three? Should the Giants move up and pick him up?
uh if that's what the Giants want, I mean I get what you're saying as far as the player wise. I can't say what makes for what you said. What makes you say that Penix is better than Drake May?
But what
I,
make you
I, I
say
can tell you.
what make you say Drake
I,
May is better
I,
than Penix?
I
I would
can.
say his arm strength,
Even they
his
saying
skill as a quarterback.
even
I
they
can tell.
saying Drake May is better than Jalen Daniels.
I can tell you why I feel Michael Penix is better. Because one, nobody spins the ball down the field in this draft like Michael Penix does. That's number one. Two, the thing they say against Michael Penix is that they say that he misses the easy ones. Well, guess what? That's Drake May's whole thing is that he is so inaccurate. And what do they say? They want to compare. The reason that Drake May gets so much push up is because of his big prototypical type size that they go for. They say that, matter of fact, they say that they want to go with the comparison with Josh Allen and go with it. And they talk about Josh Allen being so inaccurate coming out of college that they think that if they can get Drake May to be accurate, then they'd have that other great, great hope. And the thing is that
See,
Michael Penix
that's the
Jr.,
elephant in
they
the
talk
room,
about
Phil.
injury. Injury? This dude, what did he do?
Okay.
He tore it up. He tore it up. Showed the speed, showed the vertical. Uh,
I
if Drake May
I
can
like to
get more
say
accurate, you cannot tell me Michael Penix can't get more accurate on the short pass.
that's more likely the case. It's their work ethic and the training that they're gonna get at the NFL level. But the fact of the matter is, I think as far as the skill set already there and the type and the style of play, which one I feel is probably more adaptable to the NFL, I gotta give Drake May a little bit more to nod. Now, I will say this much: I've seen much more Drake May than I have of Michael Penix. So maybe that's what say that with me. I'm partial to Penix. He's a lefty. You know I'm partial to left hand. We the strong in the crowd. A lot more of us out there now. But the thing is that I gotta look at Drake. I think Drake May fell off from this year. If you'd have gone and last year Drake May, I don't think any of y'all would have said it was without a doubt that Drake May was going to be in. We would have made this confidence comparing him to Jaden.
I watched Drake May. I watched Drake May 3 games last year, and I'll take Michael Penix in 3 games this year over Drake May.
That's because you're a bigot.
Well, I do think with all the quarterbacks, it all depends on what system you go to. It's going to the right system. As
Well,
we've
that's what he
seen, I
ended
think
up.
Justin
Where's he
Fields
projected to
was
go?
hurt
Where's
because
Drake
he
May
didn't go to the right
projected to
system.
go? Where's Drake
They're
May
saying
projected?
he might go 3 to the Giants or the Vikings.
No.
One of those two might move up to get him.
Right.
Was that what you were asking, or were you trying to ask what college to go to?
I know the colleges, fool. I was just talking about.
You sure?
Everybody, what draft
You sure?
position? What's Mel Kiper say? What
Mark,
position does
ask
that
him.
Mel Kiper say? So
Mark, you might want to tell him he know what colleges.
We
it
sure should
wasn't
go with Mel
LSU.
Kiper.
You might
We
want to
should.
challenge him. If Vance
We
says he
should.
knows.
And he's so ridiculous.
I don't
And
know.
he the number one. He number one.
Who number one?
Who number one?
Mel Kiper.
Ma-
They think he the number one draftologist.
But he done messed up so many times. It's pitiful.
Come on, man. He got the number one spot on ESPN in the draft.
So
Man.
so which receiver do you think is going to go first off the board? Marvin Harris or the young cat from
Harrison.
Washington or the dude from LSU?
Harrison gonna go before them. Harrison should go number one though. Before them, before number one receiver.
Well, I think right now they saying Arizona might pick him up at that 4th spot. If I was Arizona, I think I'd move back. Because if he's not picked, you move back 2 or 3 spots. You still probably can get Harris because ain't nobody else going to pick him up.
What?
Yeah, I'll move back. I'll move back.
Jeremiah's a draftologist.
Wrong.
I would move back 2 spots, 2, 3 spots, pick up some more picks.
First of all, you gotta have a partner.
I just got back. You talking about the Cowboys?
2, 3 spots. Because what somebody's coming up that's going to have that you're going to get from them, you got to make sure it's good enough
That's what I'm saying. It all depends on who you trading with. If I'm able to move back 2 or 3 spots, because whoever's coming up to my spot is moving up to get a quarterback.
Which team you talking about? I know I got lost.
Arizona. Because whoever's coming up to that spot where Arizona is moving up to get a quarterback. So I might be able to move back.
I think Minnesota's going to try to jump up.
Yeah. So I might can move back 2 spots or 3 spots and still be able to get Marvin Harris Jr. and pick up some more picks. That's just my theory.
Not bad. I mean, that ain't a bad theory, but you might not get Marvin. But even if you don't, you still got some good.
Yeah, even if you don't get Marvin, you got 2 other good receivers that you can get.
Yeah, but you're not. I can tell you right now, you ain't getting Marvin Harrison Jr. if you move back a couple of spots.
Why not?
Who picking 4, 5, and 6?
The LA Chargers, and they got rid of their receivers.
Yeah, they got rid of Keenan.
They got rid of Miller too. and you don't know exactly what the Giants are going to do. The Giants, them very well themselves, they may be ones that will look to get a quarterback in this draft.
Right.
Don't be
That's what I'm saying.
surprised.
So they're gonna be trying to move up.
No, the Giants are already at number. Yeah, they're at number 6. So if
Right. So
they
they're gonna be trying to move
New
up to get
England,
the quarterback they want.
New
The
England's
quarter the
New England's the
quarterback
big kahuna.
the
But
quarterback
this
they want is Drake May.
the move is going to be with New England at 3. New England, if New England doesn't take a quarterback, which they need, if they don't take a quarterback, whoever's moving up there, be it Minnesota, to really overpay for one of those quarterbacks, that's on them. But if I'm the Chargers, I'm letting if I'm a team that's going to move back, it's going to be me being the Chargers. Because if I'm the Chargers, I can see where I can move back. I can get capital. I can move back some. I can still get me top receiver, but I can still get me some good offensive, a really good offensive lineman too.
Or get a tight end.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be interesting. But if I'm Chicago
There'll
at 9,
be some moves fighting for these quarterbacks.
Yeah, like I said, that right after that first pick, you got to Washington. Everybody, I think they're gonna go ahead and get Daniels, but who knows with Washington? You never know what they're gonna do.
I don't
So
well, I
think
tell you
between
Well,
what,
Washington take Daniels. I
if
think
Washington doesn't take Daniels, New England stand pat and taking Daniels.
I don't know about that.
I
I don't know.
guarantee you.
Oh
I
yeah,
guarantee you. New England.
most definitely.
New England was the number 1 spot for where Jaden Daniels was going to land when this whole draft thing started.
I think
Well, I know he
Jaden
rose. I
Daniels.
mean, he climbed.
He go to New England. He might hold out.
Huh?
Why would he
He
hold
go to
out?
New England.
Why would
He
he
go
hold
to
out?
New
It's a
England.
whole new system.
Man, I
Why would he
wouldn't go
hold
to
out?
New England.
I wouldn't go to New England.
I wouldn't go to. I wouldn't. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put it this way.
Is Washington better?
I go wherever I'm drafted, but I sure wouldn't be happy about going to New England.
What's
Well,
wrong with
look,
Washington?
Well, again, why not?
What's wrong with Washington?
Because
What's wrong with New England?
for
who?
one, they don't have no talent. They rebuilding, and and Belichick didn't leave them anything to work with.
What does Washington got?
Shit, Washington got a little squad.
They at least got some receivers.
Shut up, Vance. What does Washington got?
Whoa.
They at least
Yeah.
got some receivers.
McLaurin. What's the other little scat cat? With the braids.
But Washington rebuilding mode too. I don't really
I
think
don't
he really
know.
want to go there
Do you
neither.
think Washington? Who's that one guy on Washington's
what?
team that has braids?
So
The
Washington
little wide receiver nigga.
is so good. So New England is so terrible, and Washington got the number 2 pick in the draft, but New England is the worst team.
Hey, I wouldn't want to go to neither one. That's just me.
Look, if you're gonna be a top pick and get the most money, you're going to the worst team.
And that's why I say Caleb is in the best situation.
They got Magic
Ca-
and they
Ca-
ain't gonna be worse for long.
Caleb is in the best situation that any number 1 draft pick has ever, as a quarterback, has went into. He has receivers, he has running backs, he has a defense. He's going into a great situation where the cover is not there.
Hold it. I don't think Vance agrees with that. I can tell you that right now. Vance, let him know. See, I'm going to tell you why I know Vance doesn't agree with that. Because You just said that Caleb is going into the best situation ever for a quarterback drafted number one because he's got receivers, he's got a really, really, really good defense, he's got a really good running game. No, that can't be true because DeAndre Swift is that trash running back that Vance talked about. So I know Vance doesn't agree with you.
Vance didn't know DeAndre Swift was there.
I know he got traded. DeAndre Swift, I mean, from Philly, he didn't. I mean, they. Okay.
Oh,
I mean, what? What would you stutter?
Are you kidding? See, this is how you know Vance doesn't look at anything. See,
well, we always been on that, Phil.
What I didn't look at, Phil? What I didn't look at?
You obviously didn't look at DeAndre Swift's run game with a hurt Jalen Hurts. The yardage that DeAndre Swift put up last year with Jalen Hurts hurt.
Why they trade him?
Because they didn't want to pay him.
Man, like you keeping people just because it doesn't matter whether they do good or not.
You said he produced.
That's like me asking you, why did the Chargers get rid of Keenan Allen? Keenan Allen. Why did the Chargers get rid of Keenan Allen? He had his best year.
His age.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
It's money. It's money. He was going to cost too much money.
So Vance.
Swift's going to take too much money?
Yeah, they was going to have to pay Swift, and they wasn't going to pay Swift that.
They're not paying running backs, but if they were going to pay a running back, they're going to pay someone like Saquon Barkley because for some odd reason he's been anointed the best running back in football.
But when they was talking about running back getting paid, Swift's name wasn't up top. What are you talking about?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Vance. His name may not have been up top, but his game was up top.
Hey,
see,
Phil,
you don't know. You need to look.
That's why he's in Chicago.
Hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, Vance. The fact of the matter is that he was released, but he got swooped up pretty quick.
Real quick.
But look, Vance doesn't. Vance thinks you have to be bad to get traded.
That boy go to Detroit.
Vance thinks you have to be bad to get released.
Let's ask this question.
Vance doesn't understand you can be a cap casualty. Vance doesn't understand that someone just does not want to pay you.
Hey Phil. Here's the question you go to Vance. Hey Vance, who do you think's a better running back, Swift or Saquon Barkley?
Barkley.
Who do you think's a better running back, Swift or Christian McCaffrey?
McCaffrey.
Okay, are they on the same team they originated from?
No.
Okay, why they let them go?
If
they were so great,
Saquon has been a Giant, though, right?
No, Vance, he asked you. Well, why did they let him go? Just like you asked me. Why did they let McCaffrey go?
But anyway, okay.
No.
What was the question?
No. My point is that they're better than Swift, and the teams they were on previously let them go to another team. So what happens, man? That doesn't mean they didn't produce.
You know the same question you asked me. Well, why they let him go? It was so good.
Hey, Phil, let it marinate on him because he got to figure it out. Because right there when he leaned back, he said, "He got me on that one." All right, Jeremiah, go ahead, buddy.
Okay. I mean, you going back. I got to think about the trades. McCaffrey left Carolina. I didn't think about the trades. I didn't think about them. Right, I mean, you already knew this because that's the question you're going to ask.
It's why they let him go, man.
Way back.
Vance, why they let him go?
Yesterday. You act like they happened last year.
But why they let him go?
Huh?
But why they let him go? It doesn't matter when it happened. But why they let him go?
I don't remember that. It's been so long ago.
Okay. So Jeremiah, go ahead, man. You know, go ahead.
Saquon Barkley just left. Saquon just left. So why did they let him go?
What was his original team?
So why did they let him go?
What was his original team?
New York, the New York
The
Giants.
That's
Giants.
what I'm saying. So he never
So why they let him
was
go?
traded to nobody.
So why did they let him go?
About? Saquon's
Vance.
been with the Giants the whole time.
No, Vance. So why did they let him go?
Let who
What?
go?
Saquon. You want to know why?
Saquon wanted to get paid.
No.
Why
They
they ain't
could have paid him. So why did they let him go? Yeah, exactly.
Same reason the Raiders let Josh Jacobs go. It's about money.
That's what I'm saying. If he want to get paid.
All right, well,
Hold it. But DeAndre Swift, Vance, the whole thing is you say.
How you comparing DeAndre Swift to Saquon Barkley?
I did not compare that.
Hey,
Stop.
Phil, stop.
Yeah, please.
Look. The more you argue with this fool, the more you argue with this
First
fool,
of all, you got to get your facts, Mark.
All right,
Vance,
so let's
Get your facts for you.
Vance, how many yards? Vance, how many yards you think DeAndre Swift got last year? Just roughly. 600.
He
700.
got 1,000 yards. Was he a 1,000-yard runner?
What?
Phil, it don't matter.
DeAndre Swift is actually pretty good.
Phil,
It
don't matter.
He is pretty good.
He was just trash.
No, I never said he was trash.
Yo, I can pull up the video.
Pull it up.
Okay.
Next, pull it up.
And what you gonna do if I pull it up?
Nothing. I'm gonna use
Exactly. You ain't gonna take ownership of it. You'll end up tearing something else.
Pull it up.
I already know.
Let the world see. Let the world see.
So Jeremiah,
Vance, the world already knows you're lying.
Hey, all right, fellas. We've been on here. We've been on here for 46 minutes. It's time for us to get off here.
And that's 46 too long with Vance.
We was fiery just as good, and Vance did what I said on my just a doggone minute. He ain't know nothing.
No, he did more.
I know brooms is dropping out the sky right now, and y'all just nervous. Lose tonight. Lose tonight. Look at it. Silent.
Hey, Vance. Why would I be nervous? I'm not a Lakers fan. My team is gonna get the number 1 or number 2 pick in the draft. What are you talking about?
Wait, here's what I'm laughing at.
Keep hope alive, Mark.
You're a LeBron fan. Now you're not a Lakers fan. You're a LeBron
What I'm laughing
fan.
at is Vance actually acts like I would care if the Lakers got swept.
Okay, okay, we're gonna end with this. Vance, Milwaukee, Indiana. Who's gonna win the series?
I'm still staying with Milwaukee, and even though I'm still staying with him. You asked me the question, Milwaukee. You guys pick losers. So who you want? You Indiana? You picking Indiana?
So you saying that we're picking losers, but you picking Milwaukee?
Yes, I am. In this series, you said this series, Indiana and Milwaukee.
Wait, that lets you know Vance has a limit on what he thinks Milwaukee can do.
Whether it's a limit or not, I'm doing what you asked me. I'm asking the question.
Okay, you answered the question. You answered the question. You did.
I answered questions.
You did.
You three kibbles and bits be fumbling and stumbling and go and then silent right now because God.
We're silent because we're letting you talk. Something you don't seem to do well.
Hurry up, man! I hurry up because these brooms are just dropping out the sky. I ain't see Witchy broom riding.
It will not be a sweep.
Well,
they ain't going fishing. They're gonna be riding the broom.
What's so funny is that it just shows you that Vance knows nothing about basketball, and he definitely knows nothing about playoff action.
Hey, look.
That he thinks that this is an anomaly to be 2-0.
Look.
It was in the Western Conference Finals last year, 2-0.
And when Milwaukee made it where?
We know Vance, and when Vance
Milwaukee made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I'm just talking about what's happening right now.
I'm saying the Milwaukee make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
One thing I can say, them Oklahoma City Thunder's looking good, ain't they?
No. No, one thing I can say is the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Oklahoma City Thunder stayed up where I said they would.
and they on a hey, they
If,
They
looking
doing their
good.
thing.
if Oklahoma
They
City was
doing their
playing the
thing.
They
Lakers right
stayed
now,
up
they'd be
where
in
I
trouble.
said they would.
Now,
I'm
I
I,
did
telling you, hey,
not
look, hey,
say
look,
that they
hey,
would
if
be
hey,
where they're at.
Oklahoma was playing the Lakers, it'd be different.
so
I
look,
said
Oh
that.
here's
my
the
goodness
here,
gracious!
But
hey
they're
look, hey
not.
look, hey look, hey look, hey look. Here's the thing.
Look,
Here's the thing.
But they're not.
We all know Vance. I'm gonna tell you, whenever Vance talks, it makes me think of Wu-Tang Clan. What's that shit you be smoking?
No.
look,
You know
hold,
what? When they
wait.
ask that
You
question,
know
hey,
what?
hold on.
If
When they
Christmas
ask that
were in the
question, should the
spring, if
Lakers lose
if
the
Christmas
playoff
were in the
Cacao.
playing
spring,
game?
I'd like it
Should
better
the
than
Lakers lose the
if
playoff?
than
They
with
gonna
it
put
being
their
in the
chest out.
winter.
No, we ain't gonna lose the playing game. No, we want to play. We want to be number 7. We gonna be. Yes,
Yeah,
no, they don't.
keep talking loudly, Vance. That'll make you right. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm
All
sitting
right,
here
fellas.
saying
We had a good show. It's time to get off
We
here.
did, man. I love y'all.
somebody,
I feel
could
sorry
we
for
we're,
get
y'all for real, man.
somebody
I feel
other
we're,
than
sorry.
us?
next week we'll talk about these draft moves, and we'll say whether the Lakers been swept. 'Cause by the time we get on here next week, we'll know whether they're gonna be swept or not.
eh,
Well, you know what? You know what, Jeremiah? I'm just
well,
saying
the
right now
really
because it's
thing, Jeremiah,
potentially
the important
it's a
thing
swept
is,
situation.
we want to know,
It's
will
2-0, so
anybody
it's a potential
care
swept
but Vance
situation.
if it did
But if
happen?
they lose the series, and they're gonna lose the series, so that's what I'm saying. That's the sweep is just gonna bury the conversation of never will we ever bring up LeBron James and Michael Jordan ever get
Vance,
swept,
you're the only one that brings him
get
up.
swept. It's
Everyone,
done.
everyone, hey,
Get
Vance,
swept, LeBron.
Vance,
He's the only
Vance.
one that
It's
brings
a
him up.
well-known fact that LeBron
Get swept.
is a better player than Michael Jordan.
Stop, Phil.
Michael Jordan had played what, 14
Hey, hey,
years and took three and a
hey,
half off.
He
hey,
That's
played
look, hey,
less than
look.
that's why
LeBron and
today.
accomplished more.
Let,
That's
He didn't play
why
less
let,
than accomplished
Vance.
more.
That's why that gap between Jordan and LeBron is like this now,
You
because
crazy?
people are
hey,
saying
look, hey, look,
you
hey, look,
cannot believe what LeBron is doing. So
Phil, hold
Right.
on. Vance knows, he knows what's up because he's trying to compare a 39-year-old player to a guy in his heyday. So, he damn sure ain't gonna say what Michael Jordan did when he was 39 because he ain't seen no
Please look
playoffs.
it up. Look it up and
He ain't
compare
seen
it
no
to your
playoffs until
king.
39.
Look it up. Look up what Jordan did when he
I,
was
I,
39.
I,
Look it up in that
what
age
playoff series
range.
he played in?
Look
What
it
playoff
up
series did he play?
and
What
see.
playoff series did he play in?
Look it up. Look it
What
up and see what
playoff?
kind of
No, you
stats.
tell me. You tell
Hey!
me.
Don't get Mark started because he
he
was
did
on his
not play
wizard.
in a
So please
playoff
don't
series,
get
Mark.
No. We ain't
You
talking
know,
about that.
Mark, he
What
didn't play
playoff
in a
series?
playoff series, but
Exactly.
regular
He
season.
he
gave.
did
He
score
didn't make it in
23
the playoffs. He
points.
didn't make
I
it.
know. That's not what I asked you. What
LeBron didn't make
playoff
it.
series?
He didn't make every
What
year.
playoff series did he play in at 39?
He didn't.
He
All right.
didn't. He
Bye
He
played the
bye.
did.
regular season.
He
He
Bye
scored
scored.
bye.
regular
He
season points
scored.
like your
He,
king,
he scored
Look.
23 points though.
but he wouldn't have
Hey,
if he
look
would have
though.
got there. He
Not.
was on a
Hey,
What?
look though.
garbage team,
Hold on.
straight doo doo,
Just so we know.
straight doo doo.
LeBron's team was eighth seed during the play-in, and even if they had to play in when Jordan was 39, he wouldn't have made the play-in.
Oh, we know that. We know that. You know why I know he wouldn't have made the play in? And I
Because he
can
was below
guarantee you.
10th. They were
No,
below 10th
no,
The Bulls
seed.
would have never
no.
been in a
I will
play-in.
tell you this right
That's
now.
how they got
The
LeBron
reason you know that
in the
Jordan wouldn't
play-in.
have made the play in at
They had to come
39
up with a
is
play-in
simple.
so LeBron can be in it.
Vance, Vance,
They had to play
Vance,
this so
let
LeBron
me
can be
tell you
in it.
why
They
they
weren't in
wouldn't
the
have,
top 10.
Jordan wouldn't have made the play in. You know why? Because Scottie Pippen wouldn't have been there.
You can
All
say
right,
that
All
Phil.
about
right,
We can.
all right,
BJ.
fellas.
You can say that
Y'all have a good week.
All
Mark
right.
We'll
Bryant.
talk about we'll
You can say that
get back
about
with
Mark
next week.
Bryant.
Nice time, nice show,
Okay.
baby.
Hey, look,
Peace
somebody
out.
let me know
We'll
when
be.
Jordan won
We'll be
something
back.
and
We'll be
Pippen wasn't
back.
around. Hey,
We'll be
Vance,
back.
what did
We'll
Jordan
be
win
back
when
next
Pippen
week.
wasn't
We'll be
around?
back.
Vance,
We'll be
Vance,
back next
Vance,
week.
how many, Vance,
So Van.
Vance, how many three-peats does Scottie Pippen have?
He got 3 because he was with
Hold
Jordan.
it, hold it. Wait, what did Jordan win before Scottie Pippen got there?
What did he win?
Yeah. Tell me a championship, anything
Well,
he won
Oh,
before.
he
won a
he
na-
won a lot of things. He
No,
was
no, no.
MVP.
he
I
won
said
he won he
championship.
won a
No,
I
you
na-
said
said
he didn't win a
he
championship.
won a
championship.
The
he won a
championship.
na-
What
he
did
won a
it say?
national championship.
How many
He won
NBA
a national
championships did
championship.
Jordan win before
Oh,
Pippen
hey
got
Phil,
there?
hold on, Phil. He won the national championship as a freshman in North Carolina. But as soon as James Worthy left, he went nothing. he didn't even win the ACC championship.
All right. But Vance, I want you to tell me this. Now, how many championships did he win before NBA championship did he win before Scottie Pippen got there? I'm sorry. Vance, I think we lost contact with Vance.
No, I'm still right here.
Control.
Hey,
Oh,
So what are you saying? What is Scottie Pippen?
no.
Hey,
What
Vance,
is it?
I'm
hey,
just
Vance, you
asking.
the producer. You the
What is
producer. Hey, Vance, you the producer. You the
Vance,
producer,
I'm
Vance.
just
You can
saying.
cut this off anytime you want to.
Vance, I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm not. I don't have to cut it off.
No,
I mean,
but I'm just
Scottie
saying.
Pippen played a
But,
position.
but I'm sorry, but you said
They
that.
never called it Scottie
Hold
Pippen in the Bulls.
But
It was never Scottie Pippen
You
in the
Vance,
Bulls.
Hey,
Vance,
Never.
hey, Vance, hey,
Vance,
Vance,
Never.
hey,
The
Vance,
whole
Vance,
documentary is about that.
Vance.
Anytime you mention the Bulls, who got the
hey,
statue?
Vance,
Hey,
Who
Vance,
got the statue? Who got
Vance,
the wrestling
hey,
belt?
Vance, hey, Vance,
Who got
hey,
the
I'm,
shoe
I'm,
business?
I'm,
They're
a, I'm,
selling
a,
shoes
I'm,
right
I'm gonna
now.
get,
Vance,
I'm gonna get off, I'm
Vance.
gonna get off here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
get
gotta
off here,
go
but
too
Vance,
because
The highest
you are
selling
the
he.
shoes of
producer.
Hey, look,
all
Mark,
You are the
Mark,
producer.
Mark. Before you leave though, this is when you know Vance knows he lost. He starts
No,
talking about shoes and documentaries.
no. I'm just saying, I mean, because you keep
Because
saying
Jordan won how many
I'm saying,
championships without Pippen?
all,
that's
How many
it.
did Jordan win without Pippen?
all I'm
That's
saying,
it.
Exactly.
all,
Hey, I got to
all
go.
I'm
How
saying
many
to you,
Pippen wins?
I
Vance,
got to,
Vance,
how
Pippen
many?
didn't win that
hey,
championship.
Vance,
Jordan won them
hey,
championships.
Vance,
Pippen lost.
Vance, all I'm
Pippen
saying,
lost one less game
Love you
when Jordan
guys.
left.
We out, huh?
Peace.
Everybody else?
hey, Vance,
I know
hey,
you got you.
Vance,
Hey, you
is you
guys
can
don't have
end this
no
anytime you want to,
argument
man. You
about
got the,
Jordan and LeBron.
Hey,
You don't. You don't.
Vance, you
hey,
got your finger
Not
on the
now.
button. You can
Not
cut this
ever.
off
No
whenever you
more.
want to.
I'm finna cut
hey,
it off.
hey,
I'm finna
hey,
cut it off because you
Vance,
guys really don't.
Vance, Vance,
No.
let me know when let me
See,
know when you can manipulate it to where Jordan won a championship when Pippen wasn't there.
okay.
Okay?
Okay,
Because
Phil.
I know I'm
Think
just saying
about
because you keep
who would
saying it
think
like
that.
it's
Think
something.
about what you said and how many people believe what you said, Phil. We're gonna leave it out there and
All right,
please comment, y'all.
all
If
right,
y'all catch this rerun, I'm gonna leave it up.
okay. Now,
Comment on what they saying about Jordan
Jordan,
versus LeBron James, and then
Jordan, no. What we
Phil
said
gonna come and
about
say
Jordan winning
Jordan
championship
win the
without
championship
Pippen.
without Scottie Pippen.
What?
Really?
How many did he win?
Really?
How many did he win?
He really?
How many did he win? Exactly.
Okay.
So
And
what you try to
that
make
makes
like
your point.
Jordan is in this long category. Guess what? Scottie Pippen is right there with him. Guess what? He
That what they
never won
say?
a thing without Scottie Pippen.
But that
So
is that
what does
what they
that tell
say?
you?
Is that what
What
they
does
say?
that tell you?
No.
What does that tell you?
What does people say? What does people tell you? Ain't
Just what
nobody
I
gonna tell
told
you that
you.
Scottie Pippen.
Just what I told you. People
Ain't
tell me Jordan
nobody.
wasn't good enough to win anything until Scottie Pippen got there.
Right.
And
Okay.
show me where it's different. Show me where it's different. Show me
Scottie
where
Pippen
Jordan won
got
a
there before they
championship.
started winning
Show me
championships.
where he
Scottie
won a
Pippen was there.
championship before Pippen got there. You
Scottie
can't.
Pippen was there
You can't. Because it never happened.
because he never left
It
Jordan.
never happened.
He never left Jordan.
No.
When he came,
Jordan was there
they didn't
before
win that
Pippen.
championship.
No.
He stayed,
No, this ain't
and
about
they
how
never
many
left.
Pippen won. It's how many did Jordan win before Pippen got there. Jordan was there before Pippen got there.
Exactly.
How many
Exactly.
did he win? He
And when
did not win a
when
single
Pippen got there,
one.
they lost.
He did not win a single one. Scottie Pippen got as many three-peats. Scottie Pippen got as many championships as Michael Jordan.
Phil, you really feel proud about what you're saying, and
Vance, you're the one that brought up championships. And I'm just telling you, Jordan does not stand alone with 6 championships. Scottie Pippen is right there. Scottie Pippen is the
there was
reason
somebody
Jordan
with them in
has
every
6 championships.
championship. There's somebody was with them in
He
every
has
championship.
no.
It was.
No.
They had players with him every championship.
What?
He did not win a championship. They had to be on the team.
What?
You got to have 400 players, so there's 5 peers on the team.
Oh, so you mean Jordan? Okay. So now Jordan wasn't really what you thought he was because he had to have all of that other help that you say the king shouldn't be allowed to have.
He got 4 players
Thank
helping
you.
him.
But I'm just saying.
The King got 4 players.
All I'm saying is that let me know when Jordan win that championship without Scottie Pippen. I got to go.
Okay, so what does
As
that
usual,
mean?
I just killed Vance.
Well, how you kill me? What does that mean?
When did Jordan win that championship?
When does
That's
that
what you
win?
said you were going
What
to
does that
tell
mean?
me. You said you were going to tell me when Jordan won his NBA championship without Scottie
Because
Pippen.
I can say the same thing. When the Scotty wouldn't win without Jordan.
Nobody's putting Scottie up like you. Nobody is putting Scottie up like you.
Who?
See, nobody is trying to put Scottie up there with Jordan. You're the only one trying to make Jordan all of this. And I'm letting you know that Jordan ain't that without Scottie Pippen being this. Yeah.
Oh, dang. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm sorry.
Oh, that kills you. Oh, that kills you.
On that, we got to go, y'all. This has been.
Oh, he can't take it.
Hey, okay. Anything to make the
but
King.
you put that in that comment, and while you putting it in that comment, let me know when Jordan won that NBA championship without Scottie Pippen. Please.
Okay. Once again, you changed the narrative from.
Did not change it.
Yeah.
I did not change the narrative.
We started with Michael Jordan and LeBron James, the GOAT conversation. I said LeBron James cannot be in that GOAT conversation no more. And especially if he gets swept.
And guess what I asked you?
Series,
I asked you, how is Jordan in the GOAT conversation when Scottie Pippen has as many three-peats and as many championships as he does?
Whoever cares about that? Who cares about that? You're the only one.
You're the one that's bringing up the championships. And I told you already, if it's about championships, then Robert Horry is a better player than Michael Jordan. If it's about three-peats, then Bill Russell's quadruple-peated. So he's better than Michael Jordan. So wherein could Michael Jordan be the GOAT if Robert Horry is better than him because he's got more championships? That's your argument. You love bringing up championships. So I'm just letting you know, if you bring up championships, it's too many other ways to kill you.
Okay, well, we go on. Championship is just one category. How about that? Now let's go on.
Hold it. Vance, once you get into those, then you get into the subjective ones. Remember, I told you, there's always the subjective one.
There we go. We go. Hey, Phil.
Hold it. Vance,
people learn more and more about you, man.
Vance, why do people say that?
More about you,
Vance, why do people say that?
There's no win.
Why do people say
the King
Jordan won?
The King will never.
Let's just say Jordan won 8 MVPs.
Period.
Right? And people say, well, Jordan could have won an MVP every year he played. Right? Because it's subjective. See, it's just like it's subjective when you have Draymond Green say, LeBron's been the best player since 2005 to 2020.
So you don't think Michael Jordan was in that same situation? You don't think he could win the MVP?
I just sat up there and said, I gave you Michael Jordan first. That's where the subjectiveness comes in, Vance. So when you talk about subjective stuff versus things that are quantified,
okay, so what about
when you get into things like scoring titles,
player of the year, first team NBA of the year,
subjective,
same season,
subjective. The only thing that's not subjective there is scoring title.
People seen it. People watched it.
Scoring title is the only thing that's not subjective. In what you just mentioned, the only thing that's not subjective.
You got
it is beat writers. It is people that like you or not like you that say you get this.
Go nickname King.
Understand, Vance. When you want to talk concrete things, accomplishments.
My guy, Michael Jordan.
When you talk concrete accomplishments,
you can beat
Michael Jordan scoring titles.
They call him Air.
His championships, those are his.
Whose? 6 championships.
Yeah, those are his. Whose? But when you start talking about MVP awards, when you talk about things of that nature, all-star appearances,
those are not his.
Those are subjectives.
Those are not his.
Those are subjectives.
What you mean?
That means that they were at the discretion of others. That's not his accomplishment. His accomplishment.
The player of the year is not an accomplishment?
That's a subjective.
It's not an accomplishment?
It's in the subjective. I said subjective, didn't I? Huh? Didn't I say subjective?
I don't care what it is, man. Hey.
Subjective means, Vance, that these people over here said you're that. See, but
That's
you're
what
not
we're
that.
saying
So
about the GOAT.
let me ask you this.
That's what the GOAT conversation
No,
is. Everybody's saying he's the GOAT.
exactly. That's my
exactly.
whole point. You
Okay.
just proved what I tried to tell you all
Okay, that's
along.
fine. That's fine.
That Jordan's
I'll go
not
with that.
the
I'll go
GOAT
with everybody
because
saying.
it's subjected to what
I'll
someone else
go with
believes.
everybody saying than what you saying.
Vance, if everybody
I'll go with
said it,
everybody as
if
opposed
everybody
to you.
said it, I would be saying it. If everybody said it,
because you ain't
if,
nobody.
Vance, so
You
see, this is
showing
why
that
you
you
get
from
into
another world, Phil.
this is why you get into where you start lying. Stick with the truth, Vance. See, when you start saying everybody said it. No, I'm sitting right here showing you 9 million reasons why he's not. Why he's not. And you talking about everybody.
Look at Jordan and versus the King.
So now when we start looking at the actual accomplishments like Jordan's scoring title versus his subjective title, we can say Jordan got a lot of time on the golf course. That's going to be a wrap for me. I've got to get out of here. And Vance, look, when you send that gift basket to Jordan, be sure to send 2 to Scottie Pippen. We will holler at you.
Is that why Scottie Pippen is running around looking like he looking and begging folks to listen to his story? That's crazy, man. Peace out, though, Phil.
Jordan.
Good try.
Hey,
LeBron. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being number 2.
Hey,
ain't nothing wrong with number 2.
You've never heard me say LeBron's the best player ever.
See, there we go. There we go.
All you ever heard me say is that he's a better ball player than Jordan. That's all you heard. You don't know who my number 1 player all time is.
Okay.
Because
but you saying LeBron is better than Jordan?
I never say who my number 1 player all time is.
But you saying LeBron is better than Jordan?
There's no doubt about it. As a basketball player, no doubt about it.
As a basketball player.
As a basketball player. And guess what? The proof is not in subjectiveness. The proof is in the concrete. Look at the concrete and you will see that it's not even close.
Okay.
Because again, Jordan's scoring titles and Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen what?
No, and Scottie Pippen's assistant that helped him, win those 6 titles.
Woo!
That's all I'm saying, Vance.
The same Scottie Pippen that wouldn't go in the game. Okay, we good.
Yeah, the same.
And we let crew coach. They wanted crew coach to shoot.
One less game than Jordan was there.
All right.
That same Michael Jordan that said, "Let me take 3.5 years off so I can get some rest in between and not play to where like, oh, that I can't think of that guy that's played about 5 extra seasons on top of 21 others." Well. Maybe next time I'll figure out who it is. I'll go into the research books. But
I got that as you look at that as that. You take 3 years. You take some time off and go play some baseball, a whole different sport.
No,
Vance, and then come back and win 3 in a row, and come back and play 3 in a row.
He did not play baseball. He rested. He played more cards. More golf than he did baseball. That's all he did was that break to rest.
And see, that makes your
he had to mentally recharge.
It's his own admission.
It's his own admission.
Argument even worse.
Vance.
If he just played cards and still came back and won 3 in a row.
Guess why? Because he had Scottie Pippen still there and Dennis Rodman came over. Anything else?
Woo!
Hey, you can't get away from it.
While he was gone?
You can't get away from it.
How many championships they won while he was gone?
Look.
How many championships they win while he left? While he was gone? While he was over there playing cards and riding a bus to the game and stuff like that, cramping up. How many championships when he was gone? How many championships they win?
Did who win?
The Bulls. Scottie Pippen. No, Scottie Pippen.
No.
How many championships did Scottie Pippen win when Jordan left?
He won the same amount that Jordan won. When Scottie wasn't there. So in other words, In other
you the
words,
spin doctor.
in
I
other
give it
words,
to you. Hey, man, you the spin doctor. You
no,
are
I'm
the
just saying.
spin doctor.
In other words, I'm just saying. You keep going back and proving my point that Jordan couldn't do nothing without Pippen. So if you want to say Pippen didn't do anything without Jordan, you
I
only
just said, what did the
solidify.
Bulls do? I said, what did the Bulls do? I just got
No, oh, I'm sorry, but you, like you said, Pippen was still there. You're the one that said Pippen was still there. What did the Bulls do when Jordan was gone? How many did they win? You
Okay.
asked that question.
And then as soon as they did, but as soon as they came back,
So
Jordan took him again on a three-peat.
oh no, Jordan didn't
Yes,
take
he
him
did.
again. No,
Yes, he
Jordan
did.
didn't take him again.
He took him
Pippen
again on
did.
a three-peat.
Pippen took Jordan
Okay.
on a three-peat
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Because let me ask you this. How many three-peats? How many?
Listen
Wait, Jordan had enough time. How many
Listen to
championships
this.
did Jordan win when Pippen wasn't there?
Okay, but listen to this. Let me show you something. Let me just let me talk. Okay. So Jordan on the Bulls.
No.
They losing, no Pippen. Pippen comes to the Bulls. That year, no win. They didn't win nothing. They didn't go to the championship. So he's Pippen and joined the team. So the following year, Pippen had a chance to leave. Pippen said, "No, I'm gonna stay. I'll stay. I want to stay with Jordan." Then they three-peated with Jordan. Jordan leaves. Jordan leaves.
Stop
Bulls
it.
don't do nothing again.
Stop
They still
it.
got Scottie Pippen.
Vance, stop it. Stop it.
Jordan
Because
comes back.
No. I
And
can tell you.
No. They won 3 more.
No.
That was
Vance,
the scenario.
here's what happened. Jordan hadn't won nothing. I'm going to give it to you just like you just gave it. Jordan hadn't won nothing before Pippen got there. Pippen got there. They lost. They didn't win nothing. You know what? Jordan said, hold it. I can get out of here, but I ain't going nowhere because I can see this young stud can play. And
Jordan wasn't going nowhere. They wasn't going
No. You don't get to pick. You're going to say Scotty didn't go. You don't get to say Jordan didn't go.
Air wasn't going nowhere.
No, you don't get that.
Air left.
No, Jordan had already talked about leaving Chicago. Just like Kobe had talked about leaving LA twice. But they all want to rewrite the narrative that, no, I'd never go anywhere. No, I never. No. But Vance,
you notice someone when they missed their calling.
Vance, did you see what Jordan said? I'm not going anywhere. This young stud can play. He can win me some championships.
Phil, you missed your calling.
No, Vance, I'm just saying. Hey, I got to go. I'm killing Vance. Yeah, somebody, please, whatever you do, don't call 911 on me. Call 311 to help him.
Phil, you gonna be all right? You gonna be all right? All right, y'all. You've been watching TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local Phil and a global reach. We're just having some good time, man. It's been fun, man, dealing with Phil, but he really showed himself, man. It's crazy how some people can be delusional, that delusional. But King James, please.
I'm sorry.
Them brooms are still dropping out the air, man.
Hold it, Scotty. I'm the one that just let him know. It's this voice you heard. He's the one who said.
TAAN TV, the African American Network.
I done already told the world.
We out, y'all.
You're the one.
Next Thursday, as we come back and see if them brooms are dropped.